And as part of our week-long series on trade, Yugita Lamai sent this report from near the southern Indian city of Chennai.
Sujita Rajendra Babu lives with her mother in a small town near Chennai. She grew up in a village and her father was a farmer. After he died, it was up to her to put food on the table. By night, she helps out in the kitchen. But by day, she's a technician at a car factory. She leads a small team here and can't imagine a life without this job.
I would have had to work on a farm and we would have had just enough money for our day-to-day lives. Before I started this job, because we were poor, no one gave us any respect. Now, people say she's working in a big company and making money. In fact, a lot of people ask me for jobs for their children too.
Thousands of people are employed at this plant. Each salary earned helps keep a home running. Hundreds of cars are made here every day. They're sold across India and nearly half of them are exported. This car is being loaded onto a lorry from where it'll be taken to the Chennai port nearby on India's eastern coast to be sold overseas. Cars that are made here are sent to more than 100 countries and the West is a big market. So a lot of the jobs at the factory depend on exports. Like this car maker, several other foreign brands have set up shop in Chennai. There are challenges: inadequate infrastructure and India's famed bureaucracy. But there are big advantages too.
India is a cost competitive country. That means labour is relatively cheap compared to other countries, and it also means that we can get parts relatively cheap. So in other words, we can make cars here, the total delivered cost of the vehicles, more competitively than perhaps Western Europe or North America or Japan.
If more factories open in India and it sells more to the world, the faster its economy will grow. For many of these workers, it could be a chance to grow too. From being the makers of cars to perhaps someday becoming buyers. Yugita Lamai, BBC News, Chennai.
Now in New York, policymakers